17-year-old high school girl from Sri Lanka who suddenly developed severe headache. Now this headache did not go away with ordinary medicines, and therefore they were taken to a neurologist in Sri Lanka who diagnosed that the girl had an abnormality in the blood vessels of her brain, what is called an arteriovenous malformation or AVM.
And I'm Shamil, I'm Manha Shamil's father. We discovered Manha had ruptured AVM on the 7th late night of December.
The treatment was planned in Sri Lanka, but the parents were not satisfied with the decisions taken there, and they wanted a second opinion, and therefore they contacted me through an older patient of mine and the girl's pediatrician, Dr. Harendra De Silva.
And within 24 hours, we were able to consult doctors at MGM Hospital. We had a ambulance to ambulance transfer from Colombo to Chennai, and ever since we landed on the 9th morning, we have been very well taken care of at MGM Healthcare.
When they came to Chennai, we found that the girl was completely okay except for the fact that she had severe headache. On analyzing the scans and the other radiology that the girl had, we came to realize that the girl had actually had a bleed inside the abnormal blood vessels, and that was the cause of the severe headache, along with the point that she had an AVM. We repeated the angiogram, which is also called a DSA, and then decided that we would have to do a two-step management and treatment of the child. The first step would be an endovascular treatment or intervention, where in the cath lab a small catheter would be put into the abnormal blood vessels and the problem blood vessels would be blocked. Now, because of the complex anatomy or architecture of the problem, this could be done using only one of the blood vessels which was feeding this abnormality. That having been done successfully, we had planned for a second stage surgical, microsurgical approach where we could remove the malformation. The child was in the ICU for observation, and we found that one day she again developed headache. So when we repeated the scan, we found that there were changes developing in the malformation which required us to operate almost immediately, and therefore we took her up as a semi-emergency surgery late one evening. The complex surgery took about 6 to 8 hours. The arteriovenous malformation was removed and the child was kept in the ICU for about 2 to 3 days. She did well, she recovered well, and she got back all her faculties.
Dr. Shreder, led by his team, Dr. Ponnaya, and many other doctors, all of them worked as a team. And apart from that, the nursing care from ICU to the ward rooms were all very well staffed and helpful. And for international patients, they have well geared to look after all international patients' needs. And I need to thank everybody concerned herein.
Everyone here, including the nurses, the doctors, they were all very nice. I've made a lot of friends. I'm very thankful for all of them. It felt like home instead of a hospital. Very thankful to all of them.
She actually said that she never remembered coming to Chennai, coming to hospital, getting admitted or any of that, and all that she remembered afterward was after the operation when she was in the hospital room recovering. It's a great thing to see how modern technology and modern science can help us help patients like Manha, a high school girl, get rid of her complex problem in the brain and become all right and get on with her studies and her life and have a very successful life in the future. Best wishes to Manha and her family.